Hey guys, it's your boy Paul Touchy here. I wanted to make a quick video. So I just received this in the mail, right? As you can tell, it's handwritten and it came from Csis, the Canadian Security Intelligence Agency, who sends things in a handwriting form to my address. Okay, guys, that should automatically tell you that whoever sent this is fake. Okay, look at the stamp. It even looks like they just paid for it and put it on. All right, it's completely fake. But let's just move on to this letter, okay? Like basically, you can print this from anywhere and type this on it. You can scan this from Google Image and print and post it and put it on a piece of paper. The same with this one and the same with this one, right? I know a few Nigerians that can help you with that if you need. And look at the handwriting. But we're going to go to the letter, okay? It says here, Paul Touchy, this is in response to your letter dated December 1st, 2024, in which you express concerns of a potential surveillance activity by the Canadian Security Intelligence Services. Okay, guys. And it says, under Section 12 of the Canadian Security Intelligence Services Act, Csis Act, Csis is mandated to investigate activities suspected of constituting threat to the security of Canada as defined in Section 2 of the Act, including I am a terrorist, espionage, sabotage, foreign interference. All right, foreign interference, guys. This is everything that the Parliament, the Canadian Parliament, have been doing. Like they've been getting foreign interference in Canadian elections, but apparently, I'm foreign interference. Basically, what they're saying is this is what I'm under surveillance for. Okay, including terrorism, espionage, sabotage, and foreign interference. I'm locked in a fake world where I can't go anywhere. Look, guys, look. Do I look like I'm here causing foreign interference? Right? But me going, right? But let's continue. It's a fake letter. Should you wish to request information from CSIS, you may subject you may submit a request under the what's wrong with me? Sorry, guys, I'm all frazzled. Under the Access of Information Act or the Private Act, please note that you have the option to file your request online or by mail. In order to verify your identity, we require your full name as as well as your date of birth for a written request. While While an online request will also require a return address and an original signature, please note that we cannot accept faxed signatures. For written requests, please ensure that the original signed request is sent by mail to the following address. Okay, guys, you know why they keep saying send it by mail is because they're trying everything. Their tactic was to get me out of this house, but they failed miserable. Everywhere I've gone, week, right? Well, this is what they do. Whenever they want to do something to me, they will show me over. I have been seeing U-Haul trucks everywhere. Everybody I talk to talks about. I will go and ask. I'll go to a company, like for instance, I go to the bank, and the first thing they'll ask me is, "Are you still at that address? Like, are you still at the address? Have you noticed that this thing is also request?" And by means, I want to show you guys something, right? I'm on hold right now. This is on hold. I've been on hold for 22 minutes with the Canadian Revenue Agency, the tax people, right? They put me on hold forever because they have been taking my tax return and giving it to my family maintenance. And what family maintenance is doing is they're not reporting my payments and creating a more debt for me, guys. That's what they're doing. I just got off the phone with them. So last year they took about over $5,500 of my tax return. My annual child support payment is $3,300. Yes, $3,300 on the dot. They're trying to tell me that it's Freemasons doing this to me. Okay. So they took $5,500 for an annual payment of $3,300, which should have a remaining balance of over $2,000 to be transferred to this year, 2025. Guys, my son just turned 18 this year. If you Google the age for child support in Canada, like you will notice that 90% of the province is 18, but 10% not are 19 years old. Do you want to guess which province I live in that the 10%, the 19-year-old is? Yeah, because all the rules that they change affects me in this fake world because it's all the rules are all for me. So they changed the child support age from 18, from me being done this weekend to another year. And then on top of that, they have taken my tax return from last year that should pay for both years. But what they have done is they have kept the money and they haven't reported it. Right? This is what Doge is doing, guys. Doge, like the Department of Elon Musk people, this is why they hate him. They are using the Canadian government, their employees and the staff are using it to steal the money, the child support money for themselves by not reporting the payments and then creating more arrears for the clients as myself. So what they have done is to just explain it. Last year, I did my tax return. I got $5,500 back. CRA, the Canadian Revenue Agency, which is the tax people in this bullshit country, this fake country, took the money and gave it to family maintenance. Family maintenance is like this organized crime, like, what do you call it? I don't even know what word to use for it. That they have set up to basically steal money from men, child support. They use extortion tactics that the mob will be jealous of to take money from unsuspecting clients like myself. So basically, in 2024, they took over 5,500 of my tax return, which should have paid for the whole year and had some left over for 2025. So the other day, I go to check what they're doing, only to find out that they got me in the rears, meaning I owe debt. And also, I get CRA sends me an email every time they send me monies, because we get like GST checks here when you do your taxes. You also get like basic income. You get like all these little programs that they got, right? So I get money for that. I get like $200 every couple of months, and right. And GST. So basically, I'm getting like every couple of months, I get about $300 or $400 from the government that gets taken from me and given to child maintenance, and they report as payments. But what they are doing is they stopped reporting as payment and started pocketing the money for themselves, and then creating a debt for me so that when I do my taxes this year, they will use that same trick to steal my tax return. Right? So as you can see, these Canadian governments, because Canada is not a real country, guys. It's not. It's a terrorist organization, a bunch of terrorist organizations. They are transnational terrorist organization groups that have formed a fake country called Canada. Why else would it be in handwriting, guys? This came from the government of Canada. Look at this. Did they just open? Look. Did they just buy the stamp at the local store and put it on? Like, right? I'm supposed to take this as legitimate, right?
Hi, good afternoon. My name is Krista. My agent ID number is 08910NT. How can I help you?
Oh, hi, Kristen. My name is Paul, and I'm calling because I got off the phone with family maintenance, and you guys have been sending my tax returns as well as my GST and my benefits to them, and they're not reporting it, even though you guys send me an email each time you send them the payments that has been sent. So I'm wondering if you can please help me track down the payments you guys have sent them for the past, let's just say few years, in order for me to see what they're doing, because they are creating debts for me when I shouldn't have any debts.
Okay, so when do you think the payments started being transferred? When did you have the debt?
Pardon me, can you look up my information and you can see all of that? Is that possible?
No, I need to know where to start. So, do you have any idea how long you had the debt for?
Oh, 15 years.
So you have had your payments being transferred for 15 years?
Yeah. But I just need the last couple of years, the last few years.
Okay, what's the last few years to you?
2024, 2023.
So 2023 through 2024?
Yeah, well, from 2023 till present, current 2025.
Okay, and what is your social insurance number?
It's. Just give me one.
Okay, I'll just be a moment. Can you confirm a first and last name that should be on file, please?
Yeah, it's Paul Tecci.
And a date of birth?
It's 8.
Okay, and what's the phone number that you have registered with the CRA?
It's 604.
Call or a text?
A text, please.
Okay, can you tell me what's the number?
Is it 27223?
Sorry, 27223?
Yes.
It should be longer than that.
Oh, okay. Is it 154095?
I'm sorry, 154095?
That's correct.
Okay, I'm just going to get access to the account. I'm going to pull up some information in your account regarding the accounting. Is it okay to put you on hold for a few minutes?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll check back in probably about 5 minutes, okay?
Ooh, 5 minutes? That's a long time.
That might just be when I'm checking in. This could take 20 minutes.
I've already been on hold for almost 20 minutes.
I can't do anything about that. I'm sorry. Like I can only do what I can do.
No, every time I call you guys, you put me on. Last time I called, I was on hold for over an hour. Like on hold. So I don't understand what takes so long to verify it's a computer screen that's in front of you.
I don't know if you want to argue about this or if you want me to use the time to research, because I can't do anything but look into the file for you.
Okay, just please go ahead.
Okay, thank you.
All right, guys. So here you go. This is, as you can tell. You see how rude and abrupt they are. They can tell that I'm recording for my eyes, because normally they would have not picked up that phone for over an hour. They would have put me on hold for over an hour before they picked up. But since I'm recording it, so let's get back to this fake letter I just received from Csis with a postage that they just bought from the corner store. Right. This, you can buy a stamp to do this, guys. I know some Nigerians that can do better job than this. Okay. Anyway, so to show you the letter, they're telling me that basically I'm a terrorist. I'm a Truman Show that's surrounded by police everywhere I've been to. I have no friends. My family, I barely talk to my family, and if I do talk to them, it's them gaslighting me about my world. And I am a terrorist, espionage, sabotage, foreign interference. This is, I wrote him a letter asking if I was under investigation for my Truman Show, and this is the letter they sent me back. All right, so that you guys can see that this it's not legitimate. Nobody hand writes a letter like this. And also, they weren't expecting me to be at this current address. I don't care if you guys see it. It is what it is. Okay. And also, I wanted to show you guys who am I? Who's the corresponding person? Have you noticed that there's no names and it's just like a weird signature? What does that say? BEJP? What is BEJP? Public Correspondence Unit. Right? Have you noticed that there's not a human that I can address here? It's like an entity, right? Guys, you see that? Let me show you. Sincerely, BEJT. They could be like a Korean pop group for all I know, right? So this is the world I live in where everything is fake and these people are forcing me in there with vigilante mob-like tactics. You should see the video I got for this weekend, guys. It'll blow your mind. You should see what they tried to pull this weekend and it blew up on their face, right? But watch. So you see, I got this fake letter from Csis, right? And I'm asking if I'm under surveillance. They didn't respond. They asked me to put in a request of Freedom of Information Act. Me writing the letter to them is a request for Freedom of Information Act. They're asking for my first and last name. They have it. They're asking for my birthday. They have it. In the letter I sent them, it had all that information. But now they want me to redo it again. So that, and I send this to them, right? They said, right, December. Guys, you want to see today's date? Let me show you today's date, guys. What's today's date? Right? It's supposed to take 3 weeks, and then they stamp it. They backdate it to the 28th of January. Today is March 3rd. They backstamp it, right? This is supposed to be the government of Canada, and they are worse criminal than the mob, the Italian mob, or the Russian mob, or the Greek mob. And this is supposed to be the government of Canada, but if they get made fun, if Trump says that Canada or Elon says Canada is not a real country, they're all up in the odds about it. All their heroes in Canada live in the States. None of the people, like I was watching Saturday Night Live with Mike Myers, repping Canada. Mike Myers lives in the States. The only celebrity I know, like popular Canadian celebrity that somewhat lives in Canada is Drake. But most of the time he lives in LA as well, right? So all these Canadians, these celebrities and these public figureheads don't even live in Canada, guys. It's all just a scam. Like, look at this. Who am I supposed? What the hell's a public response unit? It sounds like a gang. All right, so I'm waiting for this woman. They're gonna put me on hold for 20 minutes, just to waste time, right? It's just to waste time, guys. To show you, Family Maintenance Enforcement Agency is creating debts by not reporting my payments and giving me like rares. So all the money that I'm sending them, they are pocketing for themselves and then creating a debt for me. And there's no way for me to fight it because when I go to court, they give me a fake judge. If I go to police, they give me a fake police officer. All right. And then when I write into, yep. Yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
Okay, so I'm done part of the research. So far I've been able to see that the notice of assessment for 2021 was refunded to you. The notice of assessment for 2022 and 2023, both of which were issued on the 9th of May, 2024. Both of those notice of assessments, which you can see in your go ahead.
Sorry, those are not the years I asked for. I asked for 2023 to 2025.
I have to start with the notices of assessment. These were both done in 2024.
Okay, you said 2021.
So that's where I'm starting, where it wasn't transferred. So I'm letting you know that was not transferred. So I went to 2022 that was issued in 2024. And tax year 2023, which was issued in 2024. Both of those refunds you can see on your notice of assessment in your My Account, either through looking at your tax returns or in your mail. They both state that they were transferred to family orders and agreements.
Yeah,
And
no,
they
the
both have a
problem, what I'm saying is the problem is, right, the family maintenance are not reporting those payments and creating debts for me. So I need you to send me all those payments that you have transferred to them.
I don't have that.
You're just telling me
So
that you transferred that. You're just telling me that now.
So what I said to you is, in your My Account, if you want to pull up your notice of assessment, I can show you where it states how much was transferred and the contact phone number to reach them at.
Yeah, I can't do that because I'm talking to you on the phone that I need to use for that. And
Okay.
the reason why I want you to send it to me in paper or email is so that I can send it to them. All right, because they're telling me, I just got off the phone with them, and they're telling me that they can't contact you guys to verify the payments that are not registering, even though it was them that contact you guys to give you garnishment on my refunds. So I send them screenshots of my account, my CRA account, of those payments, all of them. They're telling me that they can't see it, right? And therefore to contact you guys and get you guys to send it to me. So if you can send me a paper form of everything that's on my account there, because I don't know how to print it out for them, that will greatly benefit me.
Okay, so again, all I have so far researched is the tax return information. So if you would like a copy of your 2022 and 2023 notice of assessment to be mailed to the address on file, I can do that. As I mentioned, there are contact phone numbers on the letters. I don't know who, if it's the same contact you already contacted. You may want to look at those though and compare for yourself, okay?
Yeah, no, that's what I want to do. But can you give me the name and the contact that you have on the file so I can just write it down and just let me know the amount transferred and the name and the phone number, please? That would be great.
So for 2022 tax year,
Yeah.
waiting for the amount to load. Your assessment says that we transferred 431.22.
Okay. And to who?
Of your refund because you owe a debt under the Family Orders and Agreements Enforcement Program. If you have questions about this debt, call the program representative at 1-800-267-7777.
Okay, so my question for that is, I called that 1-800 number, right? And I tell them that on the 22 tax, $400 was transferred to you. They're telling me that they never received the payment. So how do I correct that?
I'm going to finish giving you the other information you requested first. So you also want to know the amount from 2023?
Yeah, and also, did you say there was a name that was transferred to, a name on it?
Nope. No. It just says to contact the program.
Yeah, you see, the problem is when I contact the program, they're telling me they don't have it.
I understand that. It can only do one thing at a time. So that's why I said I'm going to finish answering this question, and then I will look to see if I have anything other than contacting them, okay?
Okay.
So then, on 2023, it says we transferred $2,914.27. Again, because you owe a debt under Family Orders and Agreements Enforcement Program. If you have questions about this debt, call the program representative at 1-800-267-7777. So you're saying that you need copies of those mailed to you, is that correct?
That's correct. Even email, that would be fine.
I can't email.
Okay.
They can only be mailed to the address on file or pulled up in your My account.
Yeah, no, I tried it. I took screenshots of it and sent it to them, but they can't see it, or they don't want to see it, or they don't want to work. But they're just basically not reporting the payments just so that they can create debts for me. That's what they're doing, and I don't know what else to do about it.
Okay, so I'm going to ask to put you on hold again. I need to request that these be mailed to you.
Yeah, hold on. I didn't get the 24 one.
You haven't filed taxes yet for 2024, have you? They just get filed this year.
Oh, okay,
It
but
opened last week.
but the thing is, 2023, that amount, there is more amount transferred to them. The 2,900, they also got one transferred to them. Oh, you haven't gone through the GST and also the basic,
Nope.
all the other stuff too, right?
Correct. There's not just. I know you said I just have to look at my screen. It's not that simple. I don't just look at a screen and it automatically shows me things that are transferred. I have to look at each program individually.
Oh, okay. So this is just, we're dealing with the income tax return.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to put you on hold. I'm going to request copies of those notices be mailed to you. It can take up to 15 business days depending on local mail service. And then I will see if there's any other procedure except referring you to them, and I will come back and check in, okay?
Okay. Can you please also get the information for the other ones, other payments that was sent to them as well? Like my
Okay, so
GST benefits and
if you
my...
don't want me to check, I understand. If you don't want me to check in and you just want me to look at the full picture, then I'm going to say it's probably going to take me closer to 10 minutes. I do not want this phone call to go longer than it has to either, but unfortunately, there's no way for me to physically look at it faster.
Like I saw all that information on my account. Like it tells you income tax, it tells you GST, it tells you what's the other one, GW something, right? Like I can see it all. So I don't know how come I can see it on my screen, on my account, but you have to go check into some other portal. Like it has a list of all the payments you guys have made to them, right? On my account, that's what I
understand
see.
how my account works. Yes, I understand how my account works. That's not how it works on my side.
So you can't see, there's not a scroll down button you can see that will give you my GST payments you guys have sent them and my other, all my other
I don't mean to
benefits.
be rude, but I'm fully competent at my job. I am going to do my job as fast as I possibly can so that I can help the next person in line.
I'm just saying that when I go on my account, those
I
information
understand what you're
is
saying.
right
My
in front of
program
you.
does not work like that.
So you guys have a
doesn't work like
different,
that.
you guys have a different
Yes.
account. Oh.
Yes.
And you're being 100% honest with me because I'm recording this conversation, FYI.
That's okay. My employer's recording this conversation as well.
Okay, so they know that you're telling me that you can't look up the other
I'm
information.
not going to keep arguing about this. I'm not going to. I can do my job or you can call back. So would you like me to look into this for you properly?
Yes, ma'am. Just
Okay, then I will check back in about 10 minutes, okay?
so I'm on hold for another 10 minutes. Okay, got it.
Okay, thank you. I will be back.
You hear the hostility in their voices towards me. Like, guys, have you noticed that, what do you call it? The judge talks to me that way. I have a video with the police. They all talk to me with such hostility, right? Because if I lose my cool, they're going to cut off. And you know, this is all set up. Guys, it's pure bullshit. I will go, okay, just hold on, guys. Hold on for a second. Hey guys, I wanted to show you, okay, the screen that she looks at, this is a screen I see, right? I wanted to show, I took screenshots of it. So this is what it shows you. It shows you the date and the payment amount, right? Look, it's because I couldn't do the full, you see, 2005, the payment amount, the payment amount, the payment amount, right? Look, let me show you some more. She can tell which one, you see, it says, it tells you, and EISO, BCCA, right? Transferred, right? Entitlement, it tells you. It's all in her face, right? Guys, you see that? This is what she sees on her screen. But in order to waste my time, right? Look. This is the screen she's looking at. It tells you each individual thing. See, BCCAA, underpayment, right, guys? You see? This is what she's all the information I'm asking for her to send me is in front of her. But she has to put me in hold for 10 minutes in order to get what, right? This is, see, payment, it tells you, right? You see, GST, guys, you see? These are all the payments that's been transferred to family maintenance. Right, guys, look. Look, guys, you see? It tells you GST transferred to them. I don't even know what EISO is. Right, look, it shows you the date, what time I looked it up. See? Here you go. Recovery program, family order in agreement. See, 2,900. That's just, you see right here for the 9th, they got 2,900. You see how she omitted these numbers out? You see that? On the 9th, look, May 9th, they received what? 1,126, 1,389. They received another 400. They received 2,000. Right? You see how they lie to me on the phone? This is the number she gave me, 2,000. Guess what she omitted out of that? She omitted $1,126.60. She omitted $1,387.50. She omitted the $400. And then this is the $2,000.27. You see? This is what was sent to them in 2003. Okay, my yearly amount, my yearly child support, can't even. It's $3,300 a year. That's how much I pay a year. This is how much they send them. I wasn't in the arrears. I didn't owe them any money. They took this from me and gave it to them. On top of these ones too, right? On top of these $200.50 ones, right? You see, they have been getting paid the whole time with these ones. Okay, these are 2013. Let's just go 2000, right? Right, look. See, guys? On top of that, let's just count how much was sent to them on May 9th, okay? Okay, May 9th, they got all of this. May 9th, 2024, this is how much payments they got. Okay, let's add these ones too. Okay. This is, they got $279.60 something cents, right? We're just gonna add these all up. They got CCP, right? They got $56. I never see that. They just give it to them, right? They steal it from me and then they change. Okay, and then they got another $75. And then they got another $431.22. right? See, balance forwarded. See, then they got another. This is what they're doing to me, guys. Tax deduction. They got another 29. This might be the same. Okay, in October, guys, look. I shouldn't even owe them money, right? But look. Okay, I'm gonna guess these ones are the same ones here. See, they got the ACW workers benefit. They got $231. See? They got 220 on October. They did. In December, they got another $231. Then the 9th, they got $231.27. And then another January. Okay, guys, hold on.
Says if you you are you have to talk to the contact representatives regarding payments if they're saying that they're not being received by the CRA.
Yeah, I have. I just got off the phone with them and they're just stonewall me and just hung up the phone on me when I'm saying that. Because I receive an email every time you guys transfer payments to them. So I know. So I called them and asked, why am I in arrears when you have received all these payments? And they're telling me that they haven't received it and they can't communicate with you guys. You know what would help if you guys can suggest this is to get the name of the agent that the payment is being sent to on the file.
I don't have that information. So
No, but don't you think the government should at least have that so there's no discrepancies on where the money is going?
So I'm supposed to advise you to speak to the program representative who can then communicate with the CRA. So they are supposed to be contacting us if they're saying that these payments are not being received.
That's
so
exactly what I said.
You?
They're telling me they can. You guys will not give them that information. That's what they're telling me. That they can't contact.
Did they ask you to send them proof? That's why you requested the notice of assessment?
Yeah, I've already sent them screenshots of my account.
I don't know
payment.
if they can take screenshots though.
They took it.
So
they took it and denied the payment being there, and then asked me to contact you guys. And I'm like, why can't you guys contact them? It is you that sent them the garnishment. No. So isn't it common sense that you can call them and track the payments if it's not coming in? Like, to me, common sense would dictate that they can contact you guys and track the payment, especially if I'm claiming that.
That's what it says in my system, is that they're supposed to be contacting us.
I know that, but they won't. Is there any way I can give you their phone number for you to contact the manager and have a conversation with? Because I can't do anything when I say that.
Who was it that you spoke to?
Sherry. She's. I'll give you my file number on the case. Oh, you do you have it already?
I won't be able to access your information with a file number because it's a different system.
Well, no. I mean,
what is the phone?
Okay.
Pardon?
I meant the file number, family maintenance file number for me.
No, it's a different system, so we won't be able to access that. So what phone number is that is it the phone number from your notice of assessment that you dialed?
Yeah, I'll give you the extension is 5442. I have their local number too, if you want it.
No, I can only take the information that we've corresponded to you. So as long as you said that you dialed that number.
Yeah, do you have 1-866-557-2474?
No, it has to be the phone number from the notice of assessment.
Oh, I don't know. That's their phone number, and then they
Because
have.
I don't know if maybe it goes to a different department and it's not being forwarded to Sherry from their department, but the only phone number that I can discuss with you is the one from our notice of assessment, the one that I gave you, a 1-800-267-7777.
Okay, I don't. I just spoke with Sherry. I just got off the phone with Sherry before I just called you. I called them on 250. You just, you know, like I called them on just family maintenance 250-220-4040. That's what I called them on. That's what she answered. Her extension is 544.
Okay, but again, I can't do anything with that. It has to be the number that's referred to on your notice of assessment.
Okay.
So have you contacted that phone number, the 1-800-267-7777?
No, I haven't called that 1-800. So it's 1-800
267
267. Yep.
7777.
Yeah.
So that's the number on the notice of assessment. So it says, again, we transferred your refund under the Family Orders and Agreements Enforcement Program, which is the Department of Justice Canada. If you have questions about this debt, call the program representative at this number. So I would contact that number and say, I have talked to a specific agent and they're saying the money isn't being transferred. I've spoken to the CRA. They've shown me on my notice of assessment. I can see on my benefit notices that thousands of dollars have been sent to you, but Sherry is saying you haven't received them.
Okay. Yeah. Unfortunately, when I call, I can't speak to anybody but Sherry, and she just stonewalls me.
Well, that's from the other number, though. This is a different phone number.
Okay. I'll try this number and go ahead.
She's not going to pick up. Sherry's not going to pick up. I can't imagine she's going to pick up on this number. I think you're just calling your caseworker type person, whereas this, I would contact this number and say, this is the number on my notice of assessment to discuss my debt. I have been talking to, I don't know if they call them caseworkers, but she's saying the money has not been received, but I can see on my assessment and my benefit notices that thousands of dollars have been sent to you. Can you tell me if they have been applied properly or where they're being sent?
Okay, I will definitely do that. Thank you very much. You've been very, very helpful.
Of course. No problem. I want to be able to assist you for sure, but I just again, it's the systems are a bit more complicated than how it's nicely laid out in the My Account. So you can expect those notice of assessments to be mailed to you. Are you currently logged into your online My Account?
No, I just logged out of it.
Okay, so if you ever want to change it, you can go to your profile and there's like correspondence preferences. If you want to switch to receiving paper instead of email, you can do that if you need paper copies of your documents.
Okay, I'll do.
So in future.
Okay, go ahead.
I was going to say, in future, you can receive most of your documents by paper, so that you can file them if you're going to need access to them.
No, I do want that, except that I live with somebody that steals my mail as well, so it's also a problem. That's why I don't like paper mails coming to the house. That's
Okay, well then keep an eye on the documents that have been requested, because again, they can take up to 15 business days, okay?
okay. Thank you very much for your help. I appreciate you.
No problem, and I am sorry for this frustration. I hope they're able to help you with the next number. If, when you call that number, if they also are unable to assist you, then give us a call back. Tell them, the person that you speak to, that you're having payments being sent to the family orders. You've contacted the number on the letter, and just write down the details of what they tell you, okay?
Okay, I will. Thank you very much.
Of course. Well, thank you for your patience, and I hope you have a wonderful day.
Okay, you too. Bye now.
Thanks. Bye.